Okay, yep, recording started. So common factor is, so in, let's say you have your 4 and then you have your 6. So you need to find the factors of 4 first. So the factors of 4 is 1 times 4 and then 2 times 2, right? And then that's it. Okay, for 6 is 1 times 6 and then 2 times 3 and then that's it, right? So basically the factors for 4 is 1, 2, 4, and the factors for 6 is 1, 2, 6.
3.
Okay? Then what if they ask you what is the smallest common factor? The smallest is 1, right? Can you see? Can you see? Then what is the biggest? So by the way, 1 is the smallest common factor. Okay, I'm talking about this question. Then the biggest common factor for this question is 2, right? Can you see? So 2 is the biggest common factor. Okay, so this is the way to find common factor. Okay, so this is the step to find common factor, and this is the step to find common multiple. Okay, of course, like I say, you can use this method, but I think it's still better to use this method and this method. Okay, it's the safest. Okay, 最安全的。Okay, this method, if you use this method, sometimes you might miss out one of them. Okay, sometimes. Okay, that's why I really encourage you to use the one with the tick here. So this method for common factor, and this method for common multiple. Okay, all right. Okay, so let me move on. Is there anything wrong here? 21. Question 21.
Yes.
Okay, let's get it out and talk about this. Okay, so what it says here is Philip was born on 9 August 1986. Oliver was born on 9 August 2000. In which year would Philip be twice as old as Oliver? So basically, let's go back to 2000. So at 2000. So at 2000, okay, or rather, let's go one year above 2000. So let's say 2001. So Oliver will be 1 year old, right? And Philip, how old will be Philip in 2001? 15, right? Am I right? So in which year would Philip be twice as old as Oliver? Okay, so what you do is you just take 1 plus x. Okay, 1 plus x is equal to 15 plus x, and then of course you can divide by 2 here, or another way is you can also 2 times bracket 1 plus x. Am I right? Okay, therefore what you do is you just open the bracket, you get 2x, 15 plus x, right? So 2x minus x, 15 minus 2, so it's x equals to 13, right? So with this, x equals to 13, so basically your this 2001, you should plus 13. So you get what? 2014. So at 2014, Oliver will be 14, and then Philip will be 28, right? Okay, so I have just answered your question. In which year? So the question asks for which year. 哪一年? So 那一年是2014年咯。 Am I right?
嗯
Seems like you did not answer the question. 你没有回答问题。问题问你 which year， OK？ 他不是问 Oliver 几岁 ，because your answer is 14, right？ So, the question did not ask you Oliver's age, okay? The question asked you in which year, okay? So it should be 2014, all right? Next, all right. What's wrong with 24? It says it's made up of 1, okay? Draw a symmetrical triangle ABC, or it was drawn for you already, or what? What's wrong with 24? Hello, what's wrong with 24? 云凡在吗？24题有什么问题吗？
帮我画好了。
什么东西？再来一次。24题出现什么问题？
帮我
Hello， 刚才下线了。Question 24 what happened？
因为他已经帮我画好了。
画好了是吗 ？Okay, so it says I has an area using. Okay, good. Then since it's okay, then it's okay. So it means next time you just cross it out lah. Just cross the question. Okay. 25 is good. Okay, let me look at your 25. Whose area is this? And then the square is divided into 9 smaller. Okay, and then what is the area of triangle AEF? AEF. Okay, so once again, I would like to comment on your presentation. So first thing first, I don't understand what is all this because there was no statement. Okay, so once again, no statement, so you get penalized at least 1 mark, even though your answer might be correct. So what I suggest you do, you need to write down a statement. So the first statement, what should be the first statement? You are doing what? 27 divided by 9. So that means the area of 1 square. So that's what you are supposed to write down. Okay? 2 times 3. Why 2 times 3? I don't understand.
是那个，因为 ECF 是 2 square。
I don't understand. Where 哪里是 2? You are saying this is 2, you are saying?
不是，我是那个整个是 2。ECF 是2个正方形。
First thing first, can I ask you one thing? So basically your this statement is A of 1 square. Okay? So which one is 2? Which one?
2就是 ECF 所以
Repeat, I cannot understand you.
ECF 是 2 square。
ECF.
它的面积
C F. So ECF
2
is
square。
2 cm square. Are you saying 2 cm square?
No.
Then?
因为我是看它是多少个 square， 就是一个半 square 再加上一个 square 再加上一个半 square 就是2个 square。
Yeah, so it's 2 个 square. Okay, so basically you are saying this combined with this is 1 square, and then of course you have another one. Are you saying this?
Mm.
You saying this?
Yes.
Yeah, so that means, you see, if you don't explain to me, I really don't understand what is 2 times 3. So basically what you are supposed to do here is you should write area of triangle ECF. Next, 3 times 3. I don't understand 3 times 3 here.
是因为那个 BEA 和 FDA， 我把它们俩给加起来了。
You mean this part and this part? Are you saying this?
Yes.
Okay, so basically then you have to write down area of blah 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 plus area of in triangle blah blah blah. So that means the more you need to write all these statements. If not, you get penalized for 1 mark. We have been talking about writing down the statements, right? 那为什么今天你还没有写 ？Okay, so please write down a statement next time. Alright? Okay, good. Next. 然后还有这一题你是完全错的，我跟你说。So first thing first, if you are talking about this 27 minus 6 minus 9, right? You can't write 27 minus 15. It's ridiculous. 我给你做题来，我给你做一题。你跟我讲这一题是等于3减3是吗？是吗？
不对。
那为什么你这里跟我 I mean 这里写27减15？在数学上面你这里是错的，所以你应该写成什么 ？For this？
好。
啊？那你不用括号了，你都没有括号，你括号什么？你 just do this will do. So what do you do here? I mean for this question, 3 minus 1 minus 2. So how do you do this question? Come, quick.
3 minus 括号 1 minus 2.
You don't have to 括号, just do it from left to right, am I right? Why you want to 括号 again? If you want to 括号, then you might as well add the 括号, I mean in the beginning. Right? Why you want to make things troublesome for yourself? If you have written it this way, just do it like from left to right. 左边到右边，说左边 what do you get?
0
1. What do you get?
0
3 minus 1. What do you get? 3 minus 1?
0
3减1等于0啊？
等于2。
Yes. Then 0.
2减2等于
Exactly. So this is your step 1. So basically this is your step 1, this is your step 2. That's why you see, I don't know where do you learn all this. Okay, this is a very bad habit of I don't know where do you learn all this. So that means you are telling me 27 minus 15. This is wrong. It's so wrong. Because how can you tell me, oh, so if you want to do this, you might as well add, you need to add this, then this is correct. Okay? But since you have already written it this way, can you just do it like left to right? 27 minus 6. So that's 21 minus 9. That's how you get your 12. This is correct. But from this, your this working here, you are telling people what? You are telling people something so ridiculous. I don't know how you get your 15. Just given this, I don't know how you get your 15. How do you get your 15? Just given this. 人家说先乘除后加减，你这边我都不懂是怎么来给你一个15了，真不知道。你懂什么是先乘除后加减吗？
知道。
So if 先乘除后加减，这里只有减，所以你应该做什么先？你应该做减啊。So 27减6， so what do you get? It's 21. Then 21 minus 9, 12. So this is the correct way of writing your answer. 而不是你突然来一个15，你这个写15，你又没有括号，怎么可能是15呢？I really don't understand how you get 15. OK， 这个是错的，就像你举个，我再给你另外一个例子 ，It's so wrong。对，举个例子这一题，然后你突然你突然给我一个括号啊，3减1，那所以是3。OK， 有括号就先做括号。OK， if not， 如果没有括号 ，let's say there is no bracket here。So what you should write is 3 times 2, 6. 6 minus 1, 5. OK？ 而不是突然来一个15，我都不懂你的15怎么来的。除非你去加一个 step。But why do you want to add one more step? Why? Time is limited. 你看你都用多10分钟了，你为什么还要加多一个 step？ 为什么不能只是简单的就是 just left to right， 从左到右 ？Alright. So please first thing first, write down all the statements. Second, don't ever write this kind of working it next time. Okay. Next. So basically over here you should be minus 2 marks instead of 1. Okay. First thing, no statement. Second thing, wrong. Unless you have added one more step. But since you have not added any step, so 27 minus 15 is completely wrong. Okay, next. Okay. Okay, what's wrong with 27? Is there anything wrong with 27?
I don't know. 应该是吧？
Yes or no?
应该是吧？应该有错误。
Okay, so next time please differentiate. Okay, if there's a mistake, just a small cross. Okay, so erasers are sold in packets of M erasers. Packets of M erasers. So each packet is sold at 4. So John has 39. How many erasers can he buy at most? So what you do, you use the each number and total, right? So cost per packet is 4. Then number of packets. Number of packet is not sure yet. But you have how much? You have $39. So this is the total cost. So basically total cost is basically you have 39. So with 39, the number of packets you can buy is 39 divided by 4, right? Okay. Then so I will say since each packet is sold at 4, so it means you cannot have like 0.5 packet. Can you have 0.5 packet? You cannot, right?
Yes.
Can you? 你可以有一半包这样子吗？
不可以。
不可以。So over here you have a small mistake. What small mistake you have is this. First thing first, you have to write down 39 divided by 4. Write down the what? Write down your decimal number. Use your calculator. Tell me what's the decimal number.
9.75.
9.75. Okay, write it down first. Then with this, you tell people, okay, maximum number of packets is 9. then you say 9 times m is 9m erasers. Okay, so this is correct. I already told you before you have this 9, you need to write down the what? You need to write down this number first. I remember last week we had a similar question, and I already cautioned you. 我已经警告你了，我说不要先写这个答案出来，你要先写这个小数点的数字出来，然后就告诉他哦，最多我只能有9。Okay? Then 9 packets times m, therefore you get 9m. Alright? 可以吗？记住啊，这个 write down the decimal number first. Okay? 你是还是 yes?
Yes.
Alright, next. So anything wrong with 28? 28?
没有，只是我不确定。
OK, so 现在确定了吗？
还是不是很。
OK, 不确定, so let's go through it. Okay, the question says after a discount of 20%, a shop is selling a toaster for 64. So basically, okay, let's say the original price is X. This is initial price. Okay, and after 20% discount, so that means your this 20% discount. So after 20% discount, that means the price is what? The price is 0.8x, right? Am I right? So 0.8x is your 64. So therefore your x is 80. So that means the original price is $80. Make sense? Okay, which is here. Let's say it's a further $10 discount is given when it's bought online. So what was the total percentage given when the toaster is bought online? Okay, so what you need to do is a further $10 discount. So basically, your this $64, okay, that means the person did not need to pay 64 because there is a further $10 discount. So the person only pay what? 54, right? So how do you get the total percentage discount? So same thing, just use the final minus initial. So final minus initial divided by initial. 我都没有看到你用我的那个方法。So that means even though you are correct, I will mark it wrong. Because you are supposed to use the final minus initial divided by initial times 100%. So what's the final price now? 54. What's the initial price? 80. Divided by initial 80 times 100%. Can you help me out with your calculator? What's the percentage?
$13 out of 40.
Okay, stop. Tell me what's the decimal number here first.
0.325.
Okay, so the answer is 32.5%. Okay? Okay, so even though you get your answer correct, even though it's correct, but I don't accept this working. Okay, you are supposed to use what? You are supposed to use this method. Percentage discount, percentage increase, percentage decrease. You are supposed to use this formula. Very, very simple. Okay? Okay, good. Next. 下一题. Okay, anything wrong with 29?
No.
Okay, good. Next. 这一题 okay, good. Anything wrong with 30? 30题?
没有.
Okay, 没有. Okay, good. So, okay, we have finished paper 1. So, Yep, a few things you need to note. So statements, you need to write down the statements. You need to write down statements. Otherwise, nobody knows what you are doing. Then secondly, the formula of final minus initial divided by initial times 100%. This is the formula you are supposed to use. Okay. Then of course, answer the question. So over here, in which year? Okay. 人家问你哪一年 ，OK， 不是说几岁 ，OK， so please answer the question. Okay, then the common factor, common multiple, so use the method I taught you, okay? Okay, good, so let's move on. Wait, I'm not supposed to close all. Never mind, let me open all, open them again. Let me go to this one done already, so I just close this. Pivot 2. Okay. Rotate. Okay, good. You are given 1 hour and 40 minutes, so you have only used 1 hour and 60 minutes. So this is the thing I want to let you know is you need to read the instruction. Okay. So over here you are given 1 hour and 40 minutes. Okay. So it means you are given a bit more time here. Okay. Now question 1. Anything wrong with question 1? Paper 2, question 1. Is there anything wrong here?
Yes.
Okay, so what's wrong with question 1? Let's look at it together.
没有人，就是他帮我画了。
他帮你画了。
对。
说这边呢？
那个就是帮我，就是他刚开始我没有的时候，他就给了我一个轮廓。
他已经给轮廓了，对吗？OK. So okay 咯。So basically you don't have to do this question lah. You are saying?
对。
Okay, good. Then next. What's wrong with this? Cannot read properly or what? Question 3. Anything wrong?
不是清楚，有问题。
By the way, to do this question, I think 有错还是没有错？
有。
Okay, let's look at it together then. So it says below shows a rectangular box filled partly with a unit cube. So it says how many more cubes are needed to fill. Okay, so first thing first, you need to write down the length, the breadth, and height, which you have written down. So you are saying this is 5, and this is 3, and then the height is 4, right? Am I right? 对吗？还是 breadth is 4。我这边看的不是很清楚 because your this already mess up。这个是什么学校的？来，我去打开。
是 rosyth 的。
OK。
没问题。
我在这里打开。here。Okay, alright. So, 这题。So over here you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Filter. This is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 4. This is 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. So that means that the entire volume is 3 times 4 times 5, right? So it's 12 times 5 is 60, right? So I will say this is okay. So it's cm squared. Okay. Now, how many more cubes are needed to fill? So basically, what you do is you just have to find out how many cubes are already there. So ask yourself this layer, and this layer. That's one way to look at it. Or you can also look at it this way: this layer, this layer, this layer, this layer, and this layer. So how do you want to look at it? 你想怎么看？ So I would rather do it this way. Okay. So the top layer is 1, right? The second layer is 3, right? 3个是吗？对吗？then 最下面那个就是3个再加1、2、3、4、5、6， so 9咯，有没有？对不对？
对。
总共加起来就13咯。So how many more needed? Just minus. So this is 7, this is 47. So yeah, 47 more. 对吧？So I don't know how you get 12 because clearly the way you read is this. First layer, second layer, third layer. Okay? Okay. Next. Actually, you are supposed to use this you are supposed to use this way of counting the cubes. Right? Alright? You're supposed to use this way to count the cube. Okay? It's easier. Okay? You will not make any okay. You tend not to make more mistake if you read it like this. Okay? If you try to count like this 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5, 6, you are going to make a lot of mistakes. But if you read it layer by layer, 就是一层一层，你犯错的那个几率会比较小。Okay? That's why I always suggest students to you either read it like this 一层、第二层、第三层，又或者前面前看。我现在是从边的 side, or I view it from the side. Okay? Next. 第4题有错吗？
有错。
So 第4题 let's look at it together. Okay, it says a class of 30 students were playing badminton in school. There were 4 badminton court. 总共有4个 court, 对吗？1、2，hold on 啊，为什么这样子 ？Let me erase first. Let me 重来。No. So yeah, 1 court, 2, 3, 4. And then it says they played from 8 to 9:30. 8 to 9:30 总共是90分钟是吗？ That means the 4 court is 90, 90, 90 and 90, 对吧？So they played from so at any time, 4 of them play at each court while the rest watch.
他们是一起 play 还是一个接着一个 play？
没有，他说每一个 court 最多只是4个人，然后剩下那些呢就是看咯。好 ，OK。So 他现在问，if each student in the class has the same amount of playing time， 就是每一个人都有共同的时间。So how many minutes did each of them play? So you just take 90 times 4, right? That is your available minutes. 对吧？这个是你最多的那个 available time, right? 因为你一个 court 90 minutes, so 4 court, so you have this is the total available minute. Total available minutes. Okay? So once you get the total available minutes, what you do? You just 3600 divide by 30啊。Am I right? Okay. So what do you get? So you get 120, right? 对吧？Am I right?
对。
Yeah. So that's the way to do it. So you find out what is the total available minutes first. Okay? 如果5个 court, okay? 5个 court, 就5个 course then you just 90 times 5 and then you have 30 students, you just divide by 30. Okay? Okay, good. Next. Over here, alright. Over here, alright. Okay, once again, no statement. I don't know what you are writing. Okay, here. So here, what was this? This is the total. Then 40 times 52， 为什么？这是什么来着？
是但那个其实 more numbers are added the total.
This is the new total， 新的总。然后减去 divide by 14。So this is the average. So you got to write down all this. Okay? Without writing all this, minus 1 mark. Okay? Next. 这里还好，有写一点点，但是也没有写得很清楚。OK， 有写一点点，没有写得很清楚。So if you need to write down, this should be the area, right? I guess area of. So this is area, right? Are you finding the area here? Okay. So please write down the area next time. Next. Okay, good. 2 decimal places. Okay, anything wrong with question 9? 第9题有错吗？
没有。
第9题没有错是吗？
对。
Okay, 对了。Okay, good. Next. 这题11题我们经常做啊。有错吗？11题。
有错。
11题错啊，这题经常做啊，以前。Okay, let's look at it together. 我还是用 Let me see. Okay, let's do this question together. So it says tank X was empty, tank Y was filled with water already. So tank Y, okay here. So what is the volume here? Is 50 times 20 times 34. So total up how much? 34000 right? cm square, right? A cube. Right? So this is the V of tank Y. Am I right? Hello? Hello? Am I right? 等一下，我又没有看到你的头了。Can you sit upright? At least I can see your face. Okay, if not, you are just hiding at one corner, you know, like an ostrich. Okay? Don't be an ostrich and don't be a submarine, okay? Now, so what it says? It says tab A was turned on, 这个，然后 to fill X and tab B was turned on to drain. So 这个是进的，然后这个是出的。然后他说both tab were turned on at the same time with water flowing at the same rate of 2.8 per minute, so it's 2.8 liter per minute. So you can change the liter to milliliter. Milliliter, yes. So milliliter is the same as cm cube, right? So I change it to this. So now what it says, how long did it take for the height of the water to the same level in both tanks, right? So so what you need to do is what is the rate of change of the height? Rate of change of the height. Okay, 意思就是说，它进去2800 cm cube per minute， 它进去对不对？它 它的那个高度每1分钟会上升多少 ？So how do you get it? So for tank A or tank X, the rate of change of height is 2800 divided by 50 times 14. Can you help me out? What's this answer?
Four.
Alright. Okay, so that means 每1分钟啊，就是每1分钟这个 tank X 它的高度上升是4 cm per minute。OK， 因为这个水是2800 cm cube 进去 ，therefore the height change per minute is 4 cm for 10x. Okay, and now you find out what is the change of height in tank Y. So 2800 divided by 50 times 20, which is 50 times 20. Can you help me out?
$2.8.
2.8 cm per minute. Wait, by the way, for tank Y, right? This one is down. For this one, tank X is up. Okay, so you already get the rate of change of height， 就是这个高度的变化了。Okay, so with this understanding, I think the question becomes so easy already. So let me get rid of all this. Okay, 这个它是4 cm 上升 per minute， 这个是 2.8 cm 下降。然后他说 How long did it take for the height of the water to be the same? So 他们要达到共同的 height， 对吗？So can I ask you? After 1 minute, the height of X, the height in Y. After 1 minute, the height in X is 4 cm. Then what about the height in Y?
1 minute 之后
Or let me use
2.8。
多少
34减2.8。
？Very good. So that means what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the Excel because it's easier for me to just list. 我要把它全部就是只是列下来那个表就好了。So okay. So this is your X, this is your Y, and then the height after. So this is height. So this is after 1 minute. 1分钟X is 4. This is hold on. So it's 2.8. So you have your 34. Is it 34? Yes. So it's 34. Hold on. So it's 34 minus this times 1. Okay. Then this let me get this. Okay. 应该是31.2. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to list down and see at which point they will meet each other. Okay, so now let's move to 2 minutes. So hold on, I will get it here first. So this is 4 then times 1. Okay, so what I'm going to do is this will be 8, right? So just list down. So this is after 1 minute, then this is after 3 minutes. 4 minutes, 5 minutes. So now I just need to list down this. 哪一个 5 minutes? Can you see?
5 minutes.
Yeah. So that's what you need to do. So you need to list, I mean create a table. Just list down until you see they hit the same value. That is where they reach the same height. Okay. So in order to find they reach the same height, the key thing here is you need to find out what is the rate of change of height， 就是高的那个增长或者高的那个下降。Which is this two 啊。Can you see? The one is I circle already. You see this one? This is the height increase per minute. This is the height decrease per minute. So once you have these two, then you just list down this. So this is a minute. Then you can get your answer already. Alright? 对吗？ Okay? Alright. So, so 这一题回去再看一下这个 recorded video， 因为这题还是蛮经常出现的，我觉得。OK？ OK， good。Question 12. Is there anything wrong with question 12?
Yes.
Okay, so let's look at question 12 together. So question 12 says Mrs. Lee had used some dark and white chocolate chips for baking cookies. She used an equal amount of dark and white chocolate chips. So had used some dark for baking. She used an equal amount of dark and white chocolate chips. So use an equal amount. So it means what? So it means let's say the dark chocolate and then the white chocolate, they are equal, right? 一样，对不对？ So just DC is equal to WC, right? That means dark chocolate is equal to white chocolate. Then after that you branch out for each of them. So it says she had 2/7 of the dark chocolate chips and 3/5 of the white chocolate chips left. So it means 这个是this is dark chocolate chips left. So this is of dark chocolate left. So that means used 5/7 of dark chocolate. So over here 3/5 of the white. So 3/5 of the white chocolate left. So it means use 2/5 of white chocolate used, right? So now, what fraction of the chocolate chips were used? Okay, very simple. So used. So all you need to do is 5/7 of DC plus 2/5 of WC used. So what is the answer here? So basically, it's very simple because this DC is actually plus 2/5. WC is also DC, right? So that means basically DC. So how many DC you have? Can you add these two fractions together? Can you help me out? Use your calculator. So what do you get?
31 out of 35.
31 out of
35.
31 out of 35. Can you help me double check? 确认一下。
再确认一下。
确认这个加。Is it 31 out of 35?
39 out of 35. 不对。
对了。
不对。
再确认一次。
就是。
So what's the answer?
等一下。
嗯。
还是31 out of 35.
OK， 让我来做一个简单的，25、35，7就27、14，然后5、7、35。So it should be 39, right? Never mind, let me use my calculator here. 让我用我的 calculator， 应该是39啊 ，right 对吗？ So it should be 39 out of 35, right? Okay, let me use my calculator here. Don't worry, let me use.
哦，我看错了。
So never mind, 39 out of 35. So it's 39 out of 35. Okay, good. So basically, you have used 39 out of 35 DC, right? So total, what is the total? Total is 2 DC, right? So you just take 39 over 35 divided by 2, divided by 2. So the fraction is 39 out of 70. 啊，对啊，这里对啊。OK？OK， 这个对了。然后他说 ，if there were of chocolate chips left, so your this is used, right? The fraction is used, right?
Yeah.
So so that means 41 out of 70 is left, right? 31, sorry. So it means 31 out of 70 of uh, of the I mean, so basically 31 over 70 is left. Okay, right? So what was the mass of the chocolate chips at first, right? OK， 其实呢，这一题呢，我会建议你一个更简单的一个方法。OK，so we take a 5-minute break. I come back. We will talk about a simpler method. 其实这个方法我之前也是有讲过了，只不过可能很久没有讲，然后你可能忘记。OK， 我们休息5分钟，回来我用一个更简单的，然后这题就会更容易的解答了，好不好 ？OK，so we rest 5 minutes， 可以吗？
可以。
So I will mute my audio and turn off my video first. Okay, come back in 5 minutes. See you later. Hello, welcome back. Hello. Yep, sorry. Okay. Sorry. Okay. So yeah, let's come back to this question using a simpler method. Okay. Let me show you a simpler method. Um, let me get it. Probably I can do it here on the left hand side here. Okay. So this question, if you were to use fraction, right, it looks very complicated. Okay, so what I can do is I can actually use units. Okay, so let me try it out. So let's assume that we have this dark chocolate, and we have, because they are equal, right? So can I use 35U? So let's say dark chocolate is 35U, so white chocolate is also 35U, right? So now with this dark chocolate, white chocolate, they are both 35U. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, can you see what I'm sharing?
Yes.
Huh?
Mm.
Can you see what I'm sharing?
Yes.
Okay, good. So use is uh 5 over 7 use, right? So 5 over 7 use is 25U used. So 7 left is 10U left. Am I right? So similarly, the same thing. 2/5 use, 2/5 is 14U used. And then 21U left. Alright, that's it. So total U is 70U, right? Because both add up, you get 70U. So this is your total. And then it says the fraction of chocolate used. So the use is this two. So what you do, just add up. So it's 39U used. So what you do, you just take 39U divide by 70U. So you get your 39 over 70. That's the fraction used. Now, then, if there were 304 gram of chocolate chip left, so that means you can do what? You can, so the left is 21U and 10U. So that means 10U plus 21U is basically 304 gram, which is 31U is 304 gram. Am I right? So now the question is, what was the mass of the chocolate chip at first? So what you need to do is just find out what's 1U. Can you help me out? Can you find out what's 1U?
可是这个数字有一点那个。
It's okay, just put it in fraction. Put it in fraction because later on I'm going to times 70.
9 and 25 out of 31.
So it's 9, 25 out of
31.
31, right? So 这个是
Yeah. 对。
So what you do later on is, what was the mass of chocolate chips at first? So at first is what? 70U. So you just times 70.
可是更不对了。
Okay, what's the decimal number?
它是个很那个的数字，就是它有很多。
What's the decimal number?
686.4516.129.
Okay, good. So what you can do is you just express it in fraction. So 直接 times 70, and then you get a fraction, right? That is the fraction.
166 and 14 out of 31.
Yeah, so just take that one as the answer. Okay? But okay, over here, the key here is, I would like you to think of this method next time. Okay? So it's very, very simple to use this method instead of fraction. Okay? Fraction, Okay, it takes a bit of time, but for whole, I mean, over here I'm using whole number. 对，我用整数，所以整数做起来是非常的更方便。OK， 份数的话就更复杂，可以吗？说你这题是也是对的，只不过I would like you think of like you to think of this method. It's a much better approach. Okay? Can we move on?
可以。
Okay, good. Next. So 12 is done. 13. Anything wrong with 13? 13题?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So what it says, there was a total of oranges and apple, okay, in the morning. And the number of oranges sold was twice the number of apples sold. So that means you just write like your orange and then your apple. And then if orange is orange, then apple is 748 minus orange. And the number of orange sold was twice the number, twice means 3 times. Right? So let's say you sold X oranges. So it means you sold 3X apple. Right?
对，不对。
3X here, X there. Okay? Okay, if X apple sold, so then 3X oranges sold. Okay? Now, the number of apples left was, so basically what I do is, I need to write down this O minus 3X. Then this is 748 minus O minus X. This will give me left. Right. So it says the number of apples left, so that means this one is actually twice the number of oranges left. So that means this 748 minus O minus X is twice the number of, so that means it's equal to 2 times this one. Right? Okay, good. So you can simplify this a little bit before you move on. So you just put everything, put all this to that side, so you get so 20 plus 0 is 30. This is plus, so it's minus 5x. Okay? Now it says what? There were 22 more apples left than the apple sold. So apple left, 22 more apple left. So apple left, so that means this one left is 22 more than sold. So that means x plus 22 is equal to below 7, 8 minus O minus x. Oh, by the way, I in fact I don't have to simplify this actually. So that means I don't need this one. Do you know why? Because can you see this one and this one is the same? Can you see they are the same? If they are the same, what it means is this one is equal to this one. Then you can find out x already.
为什么？
啊？这个不是跟这个一样的吗？你没看到吗？
为什么一样？
没有，OK OK. This equation is from this statement. Okay. Then this equation is from this statement. So once I have these two equations, then I realize what? I realize this is equal to 20 minus 6x. This is also equals to x plus 22. So that means what? That means I can write like this. X plus 22 is equal to 20 minus 6x. 对吧？因为这个跟这个是一样的嘛，对吧？So once I get this, I think it's pretty simple. Can you find out what is x now? Can you help me out? Solve this. And what is x?
嗯
Sorry, 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 sorry,
对不
sorry.
对？
I can't solve it. I can't solve it because the reason is this is actually 2O. This is not 20. I see it as 20, so that's why I make a. So but still this one is equal, but this is not 20. I thought this is 20, but this is actually not 20.
5 oranges.
呀，这个不是20啊，这个是 2O 啊。So I still need to make. Never mind. So let's do it together. So next time the O must put something more to differentiate. Otherwise you might make this mistake also. So O is this. Okay? Okay, good. So now you just solve it accordingly. Okay. Okay. Then let me see. So this one is from here, right? Okay, good. This is my equation 1. Then my equation 2 will be I try to put all this to that side. So I will get 748 is equal to okay. So it means this I bring over, I will get 2x. This bring it over. So minus will be plus. And then 748 minus 22 is 726. Okay, this is equation 2. Okay, so once I have this, then I can actually get my x and my o already. Okay, so let me do it here. Okay, so you get this 3o minus 5x equal to 748. That's 1. Then 2x plus this is equal to 726. Alright. Okay, so what you do here is you can do this. You times 3, so you get 6. You times 3, you get this. You times 3, what do you get? 726 times 3. 726 times 3. 2178. 2178. Now everything is good. So what you do here is you take this, you minus this. So 6x minus 5x is 11x. 3o minus 3o, o is gone. 2178 minus 748 is 1430. So x is equal to divided by 11. 130. So once 130 is x. So how many apples were sold? So this is 130. So the answer is 130 apples. And how many oranges were there in the morning? Okay, so in the morning means you can find your O, right? Right? How do you find your O? If your x is 130, okay, so you just put it into this. You can put it into this. Okay, so 2 times 130 plus O is equal to 726. So O is equal to 726 minus 260. So the answer is 726 minus 260. 466. 466. So so this is okay. So how many oranges were there in the morning? So it's 466. Okay? Understand? Hello, hello. 云帆 OK 吗？ Hello, are you there?
Yes.
你不用抄下来，不用抄下来，回去重温一下这个记录的视频，然后那个时候你才抄下来。就是 上课的时候只是听 ，OK， 明不明白？不明白再解释一次 ，OK，you understand？ Okay, good. So if you still feel you don't understand yet, so you can actually go back and watch this recorded video. So if you follow all the steps, you should be able to get 130 for apples here, and then you should be able to get your 466 oranges. Okay. Yep. Like I say, don't make the mistake I make just now. I see O as 0 just now, so that's why I want to differentiate my O and 0. So this is my O. This is 0. Okay, never make this mistake. 我刚才就是错了这个咯，差一点。Okay, so next time don't make this mistake. Okay, next. 14, everything good. 15. 这题应该蛮 OK 的。Let me go to the original question. 15题有错吗你？这题你错在哪里？15。
错。
啊？错在哪里？
我看一下。
有错还是没有错？
哦。
错了还是没有？
错了。
错了。OK, good.
A 错了。
OK, so let's look at it together 咯，一起看了。OK， 其实这题呢，其实蛮简单的。OK， 为什么呢？他说make a 4-quarter circle, okay, and then all corner are okay. Each number represents the length of the in centimeter. The radius of each quadrant is 6. So it means here is 6, right? Am I right? So what's the area of the figure? Okay, so in order to find the area of the figure, so I think we need to have a strategy. So what is the strategy to find the area of the figure? Right? The strategy is 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And then you can also add into this 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Am I right? 对吗？对吗？Okay, so I think it's quite easy to find 1 because 1/4 of a circle. So 1/4 pi r square. So 1/4 r is 6, so it's 36. So it's 9 pi. So how many 1 you have? You have 4 of them, right? So 4 of them is 4 times 9 pi. So this is 36 pi. Cm square. So this will be your 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. Okay? Now, your next strategy is, what is your 5, 6, 7, 8? Okay? 5, 6, 7, 8. So basically, your 5, or you can actually draw like this. Okay? So this is your 3 times 6, right? So 3 times 6. So it's 18, right? So you have 4 of them. 72 cm squared. So this is the one later you need to add. This is the one you need to add. And then last but not least, your 9 is actually 6 times 6, which is 36. So what you do, add all up. Add. Leave your answer in terms of pi. OK 啊，很简单啊。很难吗？没有啊，没有很难啊，对不对？OK, so that's how you do it. OK, next. Let me go back to your paper. 16题 OK, good. OK. 17题哪里错了？Part B. So a bakery makes some buns for charity. 3/5 of them were chicken buns. So 3/5 of buns, chicken, and the rest were tuna. So this is tuna. So 2/5 of the bun is tuna. Then what? 7/8 of the chicken buns and 600 of the tuna buns were eaten. Okay, so 继续 bunch out. So this is buns, and then chicken buns. Of chicken buns, so that means this 7/8 of 3/5 B is eaten. So 1/8 of this is left. Then 800 tuna eaten. Therefore 2/5 B minus 600 left. This is the bunch, and it says 7/40 of the other buns were left. So that means 7/40 bun is equal to, just add up. Pretty simple, right? So this is 340B plus, this is 2 times 8 is 16. This is 40B minus 600. Okay, so this is 1940B minus 600. This is 740B. So that means it's 1240B is equal to 600. Can you help me out? What's B? 来帮我一下。So what is B? Hello? Yeah, what is the value for B? So B is 2000. Yeah, 你对了，你也是对了，这2000。So once you get 2000, the question asks for how many tuna buns were left. Tuna buns were left. Tuna is here, right? Left is here, right? 你就乘咯。So 2/5, 2000 minus 600. 这什么错啊？来，这等于多少？
等一下。
应该是200吧？
对。
这个蛮简单的，这里。为什么 7/40？ 你这里 7/40 of all the buns were left. They're asking for tuna 嘞。Over all the buns means tuna plus chicken. They are not asking for how many buns were left. They ask how many tuna buns were left. So you need to look at the tuna. Okay? Your this answer 350, it includes the chicken buns left also. So 你没有答题。你懂我意思吗？Oh, by the way, I want to comment on one thing. You also must write down the statement over here. Like, so what you need to do is you need to say let B be the number of buns, and then of course you let C be the number of chicken buns. So you also need to write down all these statements. So of course your T, then you let T be. So 你要加上这些 ，OK？ 可以吗？来这题咯 ，let x be the number of cups. Okay, you have to add in all these statements. Okay, then it will be a complete solution. Okay, 18 is good. Okay, good. So, 这题我没有看，这份卷子我没有看到分数嘞，看一下分数在哪里。You get 81.5. Actually, you get less than 81.5 because your statements not written. You have other things not written, so you get probably like 75, 75这样子。OK， 还是那个问题，你的 paper 2错太多了，18分。So paper 2 is what？ 这题应该很容易拿，15题应该 is very easy to get it。对，15题。OK， then 这题17 答非所问，人家问你 how many tuna buns were left, you give total buns left. 答非所问，17题。So over here, you just have to do it systematically. 有计划的，有系统的做出来就很简单了。然后13题，哎，你不是拿到 x 等于130咯？然后 how many oranges were left? So you just take 130, then you can find your apple. So once you find apple already, then you can find orange. Okay? 这题像我说的11题 ，Question 11. So please go back and watch the recorded video once again. OK? 因为这题我觉得真的很重要，它竟然出现。OK? Instead of let the time be x, right? 不要用这个 let the time be x 这个方法。好，用刚才所说的就是它那个高度的变化1分钟，然后你只要把它1分钟之后x 的那个高度变化 ，y 的那个高度变化，然后2分钟你就看到x 跟 y 的高度，然后3分钟也是看到 x 跟 y， 然后直到1个分钟它们就会一样。OK， 你用那个方法是会比较好的。OK， 这题像我刚才说的，你这题应该也是对的，只不过呢 ，I think it's better to use the whole number method like 35u instead of fraction. Okay, fraction is slightly harder to do, and you use more time. 这题没错。By the way, you should write down what is A, what is B also. Let A be, let B be, all those things, the statements. You need to write down. So all this you need to write down a statement. Area of. So same thing here. Total is equal new total average. Write down the statements. Questions like this, you should either look from the side way, first layer, second layer, third layer, or you can also look from the front view. Okay, first column, second column, and all those things. 这题关于 a class of 30 students. So basically you have like 4 chords. Each chord is 90 minutes, so it's 90 times 4. Okay, so very simple. Okay, yeah, that's it. 诶，这题啊，我第4题我想再讲一次啊。第4题是这样子的。OK， 第4题这题啊 ，So just now what I say is you have 4 chords, right？ 对吗？然后 each chord you have 90 minutes， 对吗？然后 each chord you have 90 minutes, and each chord you are allowed 4 of them to play. So 4个人。So that means what this means is your total available minutes is 90 times 4 times 4. 为什么？ This is your total available minute. Total available minutes.
因为
乘4还要乘4。
9 cm 不是玩完了吗？还是只玩1局
？OK， 因为 OK， 每一个 chord 可以有4个人玩嘛，对吗？This is people allowed. 就每一个 chord 4个人允许，然后每一个 chord 你有90 minutes. So actually 每一个 chord 你有大概360，每一个 chord 你都有360分钟给你。所以你现在有4个 chord， 所以就等于360加360加360加360。OK， so 这个就是为什么360还要乘以一个4咯。So that is the total available minutes. So once you get the total available minutes, what you do, you just divide by the 30 students。OK。OK，good。So 这个就是这个题的解题方法。OK，good。Let's go back to the question。OK， 这个卷子 OK， 这一次你做的75分左右 OK，75分左右 OK。第4题我觉得蛮有趣的 OK， 接下来也会经常有第4题这样子 OK，alright，let's go to our IQ question。 OK，IQ question， 我打开 IQ question。IQ 8是吗？
我看，对。
So 这个是
我只猜了前面2个数字，但答案我只猜出前面的数字。
OK，so question 22，what's the answer？
100，然后一个不知道了。
Okay，how you should approach this question? Let me get it out first. Okay，so 这里是104，然后这里是69，然后这里问你是多少，它有什么规律？它的答案他问你的就是有什么规律这样子啦，对吗？说它有什么规律？
就是那个10，就是这个数字。
来。
然后呢就是10，然后这个就是6，就是6，这个10，那么它前面也是10。
没有，你不要擦掉，不要擦掉。来，你再解释一次什么10，然后6，然后再10。
因为这块是10，所以它前面的数字是10。
OK。
这块是6，然后它前面的数字就是6。
OK。
这块10，所以它前面的数字应该是10，但是它后面应该还有一个数字。
OK，good。So 你解释它前面是10了。So 那你怎么解释其他那3个数字在这个问题里面的它的作用？因为你现在只解释了一个数字的作用，那其他什么像第一个这个627，这个1132，它起了什么作用？你没讲到。So 这样子的话，你有没有发现你刚才所说的那个规律，就有点很难成立，对吗？OK，good。So this is not the way to do it. OK，你擦掉那个黑色先，麻烦你。OK，So 上次我们不是有讲过类似这种题目？类似这种题目的意思就是说，这个104呢，一定是这个组合跟这个组合，又或者这个69可能是这个组合跟这个组合 ，OK， 又或者这个组合跟这个组合来拿到答案的 ，OK， 它一般就是这几个套路了，就是横着，要不然呢就竖着，要不然就是斜着 ，OK， 所以我们看它的这一个的规律是看横着呢，还是竖着，还是斜的 ？OK， 我们先看斜的 ，OK， 这个6跟7，我们看一下667是不是67 ？OK， 然后这个10，这个是102，然后我们发现 OK，it doesn't work。OK，so 另外一个方法就是我们加起来，so 6跟7加起来是什么？13。So 6 plus 3 is 13，然后这个10跟2，就是12，12乘13等于
25不行
，12乘13等于什么
？12乘10。12乘加起来是133，12乘10是120，加起来是132，133。
12乘13等于100，100多少
？156。
？156。OK， 也不对，对不对？Okay, good. So what about this? So what about 10 minus 2? So 13 times 8 is 104. Okay, seems reasonable. Let's continue. So let's continue. 这个加这个等于，好，就是7啊。这个加这个等于33，这个
23
减这个等于
3。
哦，这个是23啊 ，I'm so sorry.
对。
Let me do it again. 11 plus 12 is 23. 6 minus 3 is 3. So 23 times 3 is 69. Oh, it looks good. So this one is also looks good. So 6 plus 7, so it looks good. So similarly, so you should take 11 plus 12, so it's 17 plus 5, so it's 22. 10 minus 2, 10 minus 2 is 8, so it's 22 times 8 is done.
176.
Yeah, 176. OK, so 这个题目呢，其实这类型的题目就是你要不然就是横着看，要不然就斜着看，要不然就竖着看，看他们有什么规律了。OK？ OK, good. Next. What is always associated with domain? Okay, no. English, no. Replace the dots with a word to make 5 new words. No. Symbols, yes. So what? So 这题怎么？这题我们上次好像有做过嘞，你还记得吗？
对，记得。
说答案是多少 ？C 还是什么？来圈起来，圈起来。Can you circle the answer on the screen? Yes, correct. You're right. OK， 擦掉，麻烦你，谢谢。So pick your answer. Okay, what is the name given to group? 这个不用。Okay, 27. I think 27 is so easy. It's just simple math. OK， 我不用继续了。然后28 no need to do. Make a 6-letter word using only these 4 letters. No need. English. Comparison. 来，选哪一个？
快确定。
Just circle it. Circle your answer first. Why? 为什么？
因为这个上面这个白色变成这个，然后黑色变成这个triangle反了。
来，你慢慢来，我真的有点听不是很懂，一个一个的来。
因为那个像白色的圆变成了中间有一个黑点
OK。
然后黑的圆还没有变。然后那个三角形就是反过来了。它的小圆圈变成大圆圈了。
OK。
然后这个也是黑的没有变。
OK。
白的中间有一个点。
OK。
然后大圆圈变成小圆圈。
我明白。Very good， 很好，这个就是规律。Very good， yes， 来擦掉你的 arrow。Nice， thanks。31题 insert a word 不用。So what is the value of x？ 32题。
30
right。 OK good， 这个只是考你加减乘除，就是先乘除后加减。OK good。 OK， yeah, I just want to caution you once again， 我就想警告你一下关于这题的那个算法。说举个例子，你这个是 minus 8 plus 48 then minus 10 right？ So 我希望你不要写成这样子。OK。The reason is 你先应该做加法，再做减法。OK。但是你的这个 ，let's say if you do it like this, right? What you are telling people is 你先做后面这个 其实逻辑上是错的。为什么错？因为加跟减它们是同等的，所以你一定要从左到右 ，OK 吗？So 如果你写成这样子，其实是错的 ，OK？ 可以吗？
可以。
Okay, so what you are supposed to do is you should do the -8 plus 48, which is 40, then minus 10. So your answer is 30. Okay, so do it from left to right. Okay, 从左到右，而不是先做后面。Okay, you are not supposed to do behind. Okay, next. 33题，这是什么 ？Fill in the blank to form two words which are synonymous. OK， 不用，英文。What is a Google？ 哇 ，never mind, this is also English. OK, 35， 35。
To C。
为什么呢？
因为 to 跟 C 一起，然后 to 跟 C 一起，然后呢，这个圆圈应该是白色的。
慢慢来，重来，慢慢来。OK， 开始来解释一下。
应该是白色的。
来一步一步的来，意思就是说，他说 each of the 9 square in the grid mark A1A to 3C, 1A to 3C, okay, should incorporate all the lines and symbols that are shown in the square of the same letter and number immediately. For example, 2B should incorporate all the lines and symbols that are in 2 and B. So 2B 就是2 and B。2B 就是2 and B， 他说 ，so 2C 就是2 and C 啦。
对。
So one of the square is incorrect， so 哪一个是错的？来 ，so C 跟这个 two， OK，
它那个点是白的，要变成黑的。
OK， 我听得懂了，我听得懂了。白的，然后是变成黑的，对吗？
对。
连这样子的话，那 2B 也是错啊 ，2B。
为什么呢？
我看一下，看清楚一点。等一下。OK， 这个跟这个加起来就变成 1A，OK， 明白。然后这个加这个 ，OK， 这些都对 ，OK， 这个都对。So 这 one 这里没有错。你先把这个黑你圈的黑去掉先，谢谢你。OK good， 然后 2 and A OK good， 然后这个 2 and 这个 ，so 看一下啊 ，let me get it out first。So 这个是 OK 有黑点 ，OK 这个是 OK， 2B 也是正确的，然后这个 C 就是C 是错的，对 ，OK， yep。So one of the squares is incorrect. Which one is it? Okay, so 2C is incorrect. Yep, you're right. Okay, next, 36. Don't need to do this. Don't need to do. What number should equal to the question mark? 38.
32。
为什么
48 32，然后呢，32再除以2，就等于16。6 7 42， 42除以3等于14。8 9 7 12。
每一个
3等于2。
OK， 很好，来39。
28。
为什么？
因为27、28、29、30。
OK。OK， good， nice。Next， 来，先去掉你的这个黑色的东西。最后一题，来这里放。Okay, by the way, what's the meaning of hexagon?
就是6个。
6边形。So your answer is 你的 answer 是什么
D。
circle 的 answer D. Why? 为什么？
就是同样的就会 disappear， 不同就会加。
很好。Okay, so yeah, that's the way to look at this. Okay, that's the way to look at all this. Okay, so 这个 IQ 你错了几题？你错了 I think 你错了1题。
对。
是吗？你是不是错了1题？
对。
你错的那1题就是这题咯，22是吗？
对。
对，很好。So 这就代表你还记得我们第一次你做 IQ 题的时候，你会发现你错的题目还蛮多的。但是到了目前呢，现在呢，你做 IQ 题的时候呢，你是做的非常的得心应手 ，OK？Which is something we are very happy about. I think you are also very happy about your performance, especially when it comes to IQ questions. So keep it up for IQ questions. For 那个题目，这些题目 ，OK， 这种Paper 2的 long questions 长一点的题目呢，我觉得你还是要更用心更仔细，就是那些 statement 要写下来，然后算数的时候必须算的准确一点，还有就是answer the question， OK， 因为我发现刚才有一题你是没有答题的 ，OK， 他问的是 how many tuna buns left， 你给的是how many buns left， OK， 这个就是没有答题了 ，OK， 你还有什么题目吗？
没有。
没有 ，OK， good， so 像我说的I'll give you a summary of okay, so the summary for today is number 1, write down the statements for your working. Okay, and secondly, answer the question. Okay, 你刚才有你这些都是一些一直没有做的习惯。我记得我不是第一次跟你说 you must answer the questions， OK？ 你有时候问题问你这个，然后你给的是另外一个，不是第一次了。So 还有这个 statements for your workings， 就是你的那个 workings 那些步骤，你必须写 statement。这也不是我第一次跟你讲了。然后今天我看到有一个好的东西，就是你的那个 dollars 已经是 2 decimal places， 这个是我很开心看到的。OK， 然后第3个，今天我想跟你分享就是关于刚才那个 if you can use whole number instead of， 就不要用那个 fraction。来，帮我擦掉这个黑圈吧，这里有个黑圈。好，谢谢你。所以刚才不是有一题我用那个 35U 吗 ？instead of 那个什么 5/5U 那个东西 ，OK？So 如果你有机会可以用这个 whole number 35U， 就不要用这个 fraction，because 那个 fraction 非常非常的复杂 ，OK？So 像刚才这题的话，刚才你最后的那个答案是，举个例子是187，然后5/41 gram，just leave it like this，just 让它变成这样子 ，OK？不用考虑它是小数点，然后无限小数 ，it's okay，OK？Just follow。当然，如果你拿到这种答案呢，我觉得你还是要double check 一下你的答案，因为如果你拿到一个这样子怪的答案呢，我觉得你应该去double check 它一下， 如果你 double check 了它还是这样子的一个答案呢，那我们就要接受了。OK？ 可以吗？所以我觉得今天就是然后另外一个就是我发现你 IQ 题做的已经越来越好了。OK？So please keep it up。OK？ 因为像我说的，在你的 Spurs 里面，你的 Paper One， 它30题 MCQ， 它大概有20题都是 IQ， 它有10题是我们平时做的 Paper One A and B。So Spurs 的那个 Paper One 呢，20题都是 IQ，but 对于你来说，我觉得你的 IQ 题现在是做的越来越好。OK，which is good。OK，so keep it up。OK，so 刚才有大概1、2题是蛮复杂的，so go back and watch the recorded video。OK。OK，any other question for me?
No.
Okay, good. Then I will post another IQ question by Monday, and so I will see you next week. Okay? Okay, good. Then I will stop our lesson here today. So thank you. Bye bye.